Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. The new Fortnite season is here. How's everyone enjoying it so far? Today, we're diving straight into a hot topic, which is the best Android gaming tablet right now. We're putting two Android tablets to the test. The highly anticipated Redmagic Nova and the newly released Oppo Pad for Pro powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Let's find out which one truly deserves the title of the ultimate Android gaming tablet. Stick around till the end. Before we begin, just a quick note. This comparison focuses purely on how these devices perform in Fortnite. So we're skipping over things like battery life, camera quality, or speaker performance. If you're looking for general reviews or benchmark numbers, there are plenty of great YouTubers out there covering that. Go check them out. As for what I do care about in a gaming tablet, here's the rundown. There's a lot listed here, but at the end of the day, FPS is king for me. Everything else, refresh rate, throttling, benchmark scores, they all ultimately influence FPS. So today's testing is laser focused on that, frames per second. And how am I measuring it? Glad you asked. I actually built my own tool using the power of generative AI. It extracts the FPS numbers shown during gameplay, right here on the screen, and turns that into usable data. The best part? It works without needing root access. So you don't need to use tools like Scene that require rooting. Even better, it's platform independent, so it can compare performance across Android, iOS, even PS5 or PC. I'll definitely be doing more cross-platform comparisons like this in the future. Now, back to the test. We're running FPS benchmarks in 3 Fortnite modes on both tablets. Creative, Reload, Battle Royale. Whichever tablet delivers the best performance across the board gets crowned the Android Gaming King. But before jumping into FPS tests, let's take a look at the basic specs of each device. Here's a quick comparison from GSMArena. Redmagic Nova has a 10.9-inch display. Pad for Pro is a much larger 13.2-inch, and wow! Side by side, the size difference is massive. Both offer a 144 Hz refresh rate. As for touch sampling rate, which wasn't listed on GSMArena, according to the official website, Redmagic Nova is max 840 Hz. Pad for Pro is 540 Hz. Chipsets. Redmagic Nova runs on Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Pad for Pro comes with the Snapdragon 8 Elite. They both come in different RAM and storage config depending on the model. And of course, price scales with specs. OS-wise, Redmagic Nova runs Android 14. Pad for Pro is on the latest Android 15. For benchmark results, you can refer to GSMArena for Redmagic Nova, and for Pad for Pro, check out ToviWorks. He is a reliable Japanese tech YouTuber I always refer to when shopping for new devices. Just to confirm, I ran the benchmarks myself. Redmagic Nova matched the GSMArena numbers for both Antutu and 3D Mark. Pad for Pro hit similar Antutu scores as ToviWorks, but 3D Mark crashed every time. If anyone has a fix, drop it in the comments. Here's a summary of the spec comparison. Now, here's the crazy part. Pad for Pro's Antutu score rivals that of the iPad Pro M4. In fact, on some overseas sites, Pad for Pro outperforms it. That's insane. If anyone owns the iPad Pro M4, please share your latest Antutu score in the comments. Now, let's talk about price. Redmagic Nova, around $640. Pad for Pro, got it from AliExpress for $585, and it's even cheaper, around $484 on JD.com. For comparison, a brand new iPad Pro M4 starts at $970 11-inch or $1,176 13-inch. So if the Pad for Pro truly matches the iPad Pro M in performance, you're getting equal power for less than half the price. Total beast. Now that we know the specs, it's time to test actual gameplay performance. Creative mode. For this test, I spent about 30 minutes training on my go-to practice map, X-Practice. At first glance, the gameplay looks locked at 120 FPS. But when we graph the actual data, Redmagic Nova averaged 111.87 FPS. Visuals alone can be deceiving. That's why data matters. My tool filters out outliers like FPS above 130 or below 0. For cleaner results, could I normalize above 120 FPS values? Sure. But for now, I'm keeping it simple. Next, let's test the Pad for Pro. It looks similarly smooth, but the data tells the real story. 118.43 FPS average. Almost perfect 120 FPS performance. Unreal. Reload mode. Now onto reload, a real test since it's more demanding than creative. Starting with Redmagic Nova. I focused on gameplay after dropping from the battle bus. While it hits 120 FPS, there are noticeable dips. The average is 105.63 FPS. This includes waiting island data, so the real number might be slightly higher. But still, not ideal. Now for the Pad for Pro. You can see how much more stable the FPS is. And the data is 118.67 FPS. That's higher than even its creative mode performance. Insanely consistent. Battle Royale mode. This is the true stress test. Usually even heavier on performance than reload. Starting with Redmagic Nova again. Looks similar to reload. Average FPS, 103.99, about 1.6 FPS lower than in reload. Now for the Pad for Pro. You can feel the smoother gameplay. Rarely dips below triple digits. And the numbers. 118.13 FPS. Only a 0.5 FPS drop from reload. This tablet is on another level. So yeah, I think it's clear now. The Oppo Pad for Pro is the new king of Android gaming tablets. It may even surpass the iPad Pro M depending on how you optimize it. But hold on. Before you rush to buy it, let me be honest. This tablet is not plug and play. I've done a lot of tweaking and tuning to get this level of performance. So if you just want something that works out of the box, this might not be for you. I'll be covering how to optimize and tune the Pad for Pro in a future video, so make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.